Hi there, welcome back to Colorado and Company. A quick note of congratulations for our own Jesse Ogas. As you know, he's a very, very busy man covering Colorado's county fairs for our show. But in real life, he has just been named Executive Director. We're very excited for Firefly Autism. So congratulations, EP of Firefly Autism. Last night at the Wells Fargo Hirschner Room, Jesse was honored by many, including Secretary of Interior Ken Salazar, who is a huge supporter of Firefly Autism model. The Firefly board was also in attendance, along with the exceptional clinical staff, friends, family, even Moto, the therapy dog. He cheered on Jesse on his new journey. Congratulations, Jesse. We know you'll do great things, and we can't wait to hear more about it. Now, to the lighter side of Mr. Ogas, campfires, music, more fun with today's County Faircast.
Now, you know, when it comes to county fairs, each one has its own epic tale to tell. So today I thought we'd sit around and whittle away 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes.
Talk about two friendly towns
thank you.
that have their county fairs coming up.
Oops, sorry about that.
You know, Gilpin County, they've had a wild and woolly past.
Do tell.
Well, being the home of the gaming havens of Blackhawk and Central City, the promise of striking it rich goes all the way back to 1859.
Whoa.
When John Gregory discovered gold.
Gold in them there hills.
That's what I'm saying. Now, William Gilpin, the county's namesake,
Sure.
was named the first governor of the Colorado Territory. And here's another nugget. The famous face on the barroom floor in the Teller House is actually the portrait of the artist Herndon Davis's wife, whose name was Nita. Now, you know, Herndon was actually fired in 1936 due to creative differoy
What?
He painted the portrait without permission and by candlelight in the middle of the night with the help of bellboy Jimmy Libby. The face of the barroom floor is still there, so stop by sometime and say howdy to Miss Nita. Nowadays, the Gilpin County Fair is a jackpot of activity.
Ching, ching.
And at the fair, you can take part in it personally on August 15th and 16th. The Mardi Gras Casino sponsors the Bull and Beads bull riding contest, and you can bet that will be a winner. And if that ain't tough enough for you, well, we've got the wood splitting contest. New Gilpin gourmets will be named, and you can sample their award-winning jerkies, jellies, and sweets all day long. Ain't nothing like jerky. Now that's fair food at its best.
That is fair.
The town of Hayden
Hayden.
is the home to Colorado's Routt County Fair. It was first held back in 1914, and today they're holding it in the very same spot.
Same spot.
Same spot. Racing at the Routt County Fair also began in 1914 when Cy Dawson, the founding breeder of the American Quarter Horse, sent his hired hand and a team of mules, Jake and Judy, to grade and slope the first oval track in northwest Colorado. 100 years later, the same track is still in use. There is so much love and pride for this fair that people even write poetry about it. Here's one by George Watts. I didn't know Cy Dawson, but I knew Coke Roberts well. They built our famous racetrack, so I've heard people tell. They always had good saddle broncs. Top riders rode them for the count. The ropers tied big heifered calves. They each had a real good mount. Sometimes there was a fight or two. We always got our money's worth. Barnum had the circus, but we had the greatest show on earth. You can actually buy a piece of history, a picture frame made from the racetrack railing. Yeah! So let's talk about what's in it for you at the Routt County Fair. It takes place August the 13th through the 16th. Let's see if that strikes a chord with you. there's a smashing demolition derby, and don't miss the high-intensity lawnmower races. If you like contests, there are plenty where you can be the judge, like dress your animal, sewing, knitting, and crocheting. You can adopt a pig or compete in the horseshoe toss. Of course, there's horse racing at the Routt County Fair and a barn dance that will really raise the roof. There's way too much fun to fit in your 10-gallon hat. You just have to go to the Routt County Fair and take it all in for yourself. Oh, isn't life peachy? Folks aren't exactly sure when the Palisade Peach Festival first started, but early records indicate that it started somewhere in the late 1800s, because that's when the first Palisade Peach Queen was crowned. Peach trees were first planted in 1882 by soil genius John Harlow and his wife Jean. Besides farming, John served as the road overseer and the local justice of the peace. By the early 1900s, more than 25,000 pounds of peaches were being shipped daily from Palisade to destinations around the region. Today at the Palisades Peach Festival, which takes place on August 14th and 15th, you can tour fruit stands and orchards, feast in the fields, and go to the Peach Jam for your fill of music, wine, and beer. The Ice Cream Festival is a must-do event, and you can witness the naming of this year's Town Grouch, a title that he or she will hold for the entire year. Now that's all the yarn that I have to spin today. Hope you will mosey on down to one of those great fairs or festivals. Back to you, Denise.
Yeehaw!
Very cute, very cute. For a complete list of all the county fairs, visit our Facebook page. We'll be back.